Radhakishan Damani is India's fifth richest man. He has a net worth of $20 billion and ranks 78 in the Forbes World's Billionaire list 2022. Damani is a renowned Mumbai stock market investor, stockbroker, trader and the founder and promoter of d-mart, who holds stakes in wide range of companies including Radisson Blu Resort in Alibag, VST Industries Tobacco Company, Indian Breweries Beer Maker and many more. His retail chain accounts for 280 plus stores across India and is one of the biggest in the industry. Much before d-mart happened, RK was known to be an investor in the stock market much like Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. He has successfully earned the reputation of being one of India's finest value investors, and as a matter of fact he was mentored to Rakesh Jhunjhunwala himself. He is someone who goes on to buy extremely cheap stocks which although hold potential, but yet nobody wants to buy and hold on them for a very long period of time. He is known for maintaining a low profile in the media. A very little is known for the man. He likes to let his work speak for itself. But outside that community, even in the larger business circle, few know about him. The information is so less that if you search for RK Damani on the internet, one might often find information about his more high-profile friend Rakesh Damani. How was his early life at the stock market? RK had begun his career as a trader in ball bearings with no intentions to enter the stock market, but fate had something else in store for him. He was forced to close down that business and had to join his brother in the stock broking business, which was inherited from their father. He was 32 then. He had absolutely no knowledge about how a stock market functioned, so he began as a speculator at the stock market. With no time he understood that watching was not the best way to make and grow capital. Hence, taking inspiration from the legendary value investor Chandrakant Sampath, he started playing for the long term. But since that time he decided not to follow strategies for the hard, he began to succeed. His strategy was very simple. His philosophy was long term, say 5 to 10 years. He would see if the product has the potential that far in the future. Gradually his judgment began getting right, and within the couple of years, he was standing on the par with the ranks of biggies on Dalal Street. And unlike many other players, his ego never came in his way, and he was very quick in cutting and booking losses too. This is how RK built his fortune by buying multinational stocks during the late 80s and early 90s. He is also one of the very few who had locked horns with Harshad Mehta, the big bull of the stock market. This epic battle and success over Harshad Mehta made RK a legend at the stock market. Due to many such big bang victories, RK has evolved into the most valued investor of that time. On the stock market, he is observed to be wearing two hats. On one end, he is the trader and trying to understand the market swings, wherein on the other end, RK is the value investor betting on companies for the long run. Similar to the god of the stock market, Warren Buffett, over the period of time, he has transformed himself into a value investor at the stock market, where some of his investments include VST Industries Limited, 3M India Limited, India Cement Limited, Avenue Supermarts Limited, Blue Dart Express Limited and many more like this. After reaching such great heights, in 2001 suddenly quit the markets and decided to enter the retail industry. He built d-mart. What is d-mart? Owned and operated by its parent company Avenue Supermarts Limited, d-mart is a chain of supermarket and hypermarket in India that was first started in 2000 in Mumbai by RK Damani. It is widely known to be one-stop shopping destination to meet all the household needs of a family. It offers a wide variety of products including home utility products, foods, toiletries, beauty products, garments, kitchenware, home appliances, toys, games, stationery, footwear and lot more. The merchandise offered at d-mart stores comes at low prices than the rest, and those stores are also designed keeping customer convenience in mind. What strategies have been adopted by them? d-mart wants to create an image amongst the masses of a discount store that offers most of the products from across all major brands. Basically a store that offers value for money. Now since people mostly come to d-mart because they all what they need under one roof, hence d-mart stores are operational in high traffic areas and across all three formats including hypermarkets that are spread across 30 to 35,000 square feet, express format that is spread over 7 to 10,000 square feet, and lastly the super centers that are set up at over 1 lakh square feet. And d-mart's target audience being the middle income group, it uses discount offers as promotional tool for luring the customers and increasing sales as well. Overall, d-mart's success is focused on three things: customers, vendors and employees. Take customers. All their stores are in and close to residential areas, not in malls. Their idea is not to meet every consumer need like other competitors, but instead d-mart aspires to meet most regular consumer needs while providing value for their money. And since 90% of these stores are owned directly by d-mart, they don't have to worry about monthly rentals and the raise and relocation risk. Additionally, this is helping them build assets on their books. This also helps to keep d-mart well capitalized and debt light while its operations generate spare cash. All the money that is saved using the strategies eventually offered back to the customers in the form of discounts. Vendors. Vendor relationships are the second pillar of their model. Since he comes from a trader background, his vendor relationships have been his biggest strength. The FMCG industry has a payment norm of 12 to 21 days, but d-mart pays its vendors on the 11th day itself. It helps him stay in the good books looks of the vendors and avoids stock outs. And since DMart buys in bulk and pays vendors well in time, they also get to earn higher margins. Basically, their strategy is to buy it low, stack it high and sell it cheap. Employees. This is the third pillar of their model. DMart offers good money, flexibility, empowerment and relaxed and efficient work culture. They even go on to hire 10th standards dropout with the right attitude and commitment. They prefer hiring raw talent and then invest heavily in training to mold them as per their requirement. Employees are just told once about the value system and policies at DMart and then are empowered by giving them the freedom to operate without somebody constantly looking over their shoulders. There is absolute clarity in what needs to be achieved, but you don't need to fear targets. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video.